Well, angry homeowners in one metro neighborhood agree on one thing. They do not trust their county commission chairman one bit.
The Fox 5i team says it all stems from a piece of land the chairman owns and what his brother wants to do with it. Fox 5i team reporter Randy Travis here now to explain.
Yeah, Russ, and today every elected official knows if they've got a personal interest, they should abstain from any official action. But angry neighbors say FORSYTH County Commission Chairman Todd Levent has already crossed that line before any vote is ever taken.
We don't want it.
What don't they want? This piece of land along Hamby Road in FORSYTH County to be rezoned industrial or commercial, especially with so many homes and neighborhoods close by.
It'll be like a domino effect. The properties, the next guy will say, well, I can get rezoning. And then the whole road will be rezoned, and then we'll be stuck living next to that kind of a development.
If people could see the future, they would say, man, cool. Glenn, sorry we jumped the gun on that.
But where others see danger, the guy who's asking for the rezoning sees a world of simple creativity.
They're going to be sandblasted, and then there'll be stems on them, and these will be the leaves.
His name is Glenn Levent, local artist, metal designer, and younger brother of FORSYTH County Commission Chairman Todd Levent.
It hasn't helped me, it's only hurt me.
Glenn wants to buy his brother's land next door and build a big warehouse at the rear of the property. In the front, by Hamby Road, he plans to put up a showroom so he can sell his artwork on site.
It's not like I'm going to move 100 pieces a month, maybe 4 or 5.
But after years of running his company out of the shop, Glenn Levent only got a business license in January. He's trying now to also clean up the property. As you can see, the to-do list is a long one.
We did all these flowers, and we're going to do this kind of a thing all the way down the driveway.
But the rezoning caught many neighbors off guard, and they say the chairman's attitude has only made things worse.
It didn't make many friends.
Since this is the chairman's land and the applicant is the chairman's brother, Todd Levent knew it would be a conflict of interest to vote on the issue or even lobby his fellow commissioners. But was it okay for the chairman to stand right here and do this?
Ma'am, do you mind? Please, please.
At last November's public participation meeting, Chairman Levent tried to engage angry neighbors, taking over an often contentious meeting from the attorneys and his brother, who were supposed to be the ones answering questions.
Guess who else has to live here? My brother who wanted, who's applied for this. He lives right there.
You're violating ethics. How? By ruining our property values.
You're supposed to ruin our property values, Todd, in the future?
You should be standing here.
Is this political corruption like you said on the news?
Chairman Levent turned down a chance to talk to us on camera. He told me by phone he does not care whether his brother's land gets rezoned, but predicts the county's master plan guarantees Hamby Road will eventually become more commercial.
They allow this, it's highway business.
He believes he had every right to speak to neighbors, and he says they'll have to trust him that he's staying away from lobbying commissioners on his brother's rezoning request.
He says to relax, trust him. Do you trust him?
No, not at all. Not at all.
They claim Chairman Levent has already tried to intimidate them, responding to online complaints by saying he tracked down the IP address. The chairman's wife posting a map with an arrow pointing to the home of one of their biggest critics.
I think we would have been more receptive if I didn't have the chairman messaging me that he knows where I live and his wife putting a map to my home online.
The chairman told me the arrow randomly appeared when his wife called up the neighborhood on the map, something we were unable to replicate. The site next door wrote, "We have taken appropriate action" with the chairman's wife, and the map later disappeared. Neighbors have used their own online tactics, posting pictures of Chairman Levent's head in some unflattering poses.
It was his land. Doesn't he have a right to be there to kind of explain what's going to happen to the land?
I don't know what I would respect his rights, his brother's rights as a property owner. If he was there not speaking, that would have been fine.
Do you think he was there to bully you?
They were just no.
The FORSYTH County Planning Commission already rejected the rezoning request. Next week, Glenn Levent goes before the full commission, where his brother promises to recuse himself from any discussion or vote.
I didn't get the zoning, probably because he is commissioner. If he wasn't, I probably would have been better off.
And I'm not trying to do something beyond that makes y'all mad. I'm trying to build users' property.
But the road to hell is paved with good intentions, Todd Levent.
Well, that meeting is scheduled for 1 week from tonight. Both sides have discussed some sort of compromise that would eliminate the need to rezone the property for industrial use.